Forget that, my lady. You have been entrusted with a crysknife. She took a deep breath. And now the thing must take its course. It cannot be hurried. She glanced at the stacked boxes and piled goods around them. And there's work aplenty to do while the time for us is here. Jessica hesitated. The thing must take its course. That was a specific catchphrase from the Macheria Protectiva stock of incantations, the coming of the Reverend Mother to free you. But I'm not a Reverend Mother, Jessica thought. And then, Great Mother, they planted that one here? This must be a hideous place. In matter-of-fact tones, Mapes said, What'll you be wanting me to do first, my lady? Instinct warned Jessica to match her casual tone, and she said, The painting of the old Duke, over there. It must be hung on one side of the dining hall. The bull's head must go on the wall opposite the painting. Mapes crossed to the bull's head. What great beast it must have been to carry such a head. She stopped. I'll have to be cleansing this first, won't I, my lady? No. But there is dirt caked on the horns. That is not dirt, Mapes. That's the blood of our Duke's father. Those horns were sprayed with a transparent fixative within hours after this beast killed the old Duke. Mapes stood up. Ah, now, she said. It's just blood, Jessica said. Old blood at that. Get some help hanging these now. The beastly things are heavy. Do you think the blood bothered me? Mapes said. I am of the desert, and I have seen blood aplenty. I see that you have, Jessica said. And some of it my own, Mapes said. More than you drew with your puny little scratch. You'd rather I cut deeper? No. The body's water is scant enough, without gushing a wasteful lot of it into the air. You did the right thing. And Jessica noted the words and manner, caught the deep implications of the phrase, the body's water. Again, she felt a sense of oppression and the importance of water on Arrakis. On which side of the dining hall shall I hang one of these pretties, milady? Ever the practical one, this Mapes, Jessica thought. She said, Use your own judgment, Mapes, but it makes no real difference. As you say, milady. Mapes stooped and began cleaning wrappings and twine from the head. Killed the old Duke, did you? She crooned. Shall I summon a handler to help you? I'll manage, milady. Yes, she'll manage, Jessica thought. That's the thing about these freeman creatures. They drive. That's the thing about this freeman creature, the drive to manage. Jessica felt the cold sheath of the crysknife beneath her bodice, thought of the long chain of Bene Gesserit scheming that had forged another link here. Because of that scheming, she had survived a deadly crisis. It cannot be hurried, Mapes had said. Yet there was a tempo of headlong rushing into this place that filled Jessica with a foreboding, and not all of the preparations of this missionary protectiva, nor Hawat's suspicious inspection of this castellated pile of rocks could dispel the feeling. When you've done hanging those, start unpacking the boxes, Jessica said. One of the cargo men at the entry has all the keys and knows where things should go. Get the keys and the list from him. If there are any questions, I'll be in the south wing. As you will, my lady, Mapes said. Jessica turned away, thinking Hawat must have passed this residency as safe, but there's something wrong about this place. I can feel it. An urgent need to see her son gripped Jessica, and she began walking towards the arched doorway that led into the passage to the dining hall and the family wings. Faster and faster she walked until she was almost running. Behind her, Mapes paused in clearing the wrappings from the bull's head and looked at the retreating back. She is the one, all right, she muttered. Poor thing. That's the end of that one. Oh! Oh. Stretching out the back. Alright. So what, that's 7 chapters down, something about? I think that's a good place to actually stop. Then we're going to start getting into the deeper political intrigues of the Dune universe. Yay! As always, thank you for joining me. I plan on making this a normal Sunday evening thing at around about 6. Read until I'm tired, and then get on to doing other things, maybe. Mondays, I'm taking off, mostly because I want to watch your stream, Edie. And then probably doing something for Tuesdays. Wednesdays is Warhammer Wednesdays. Just going to sit here and stream myself painting minis. And then Thursdays, probably do just some video games of some type. Anything I can get to run on my laptop and stream. Um, Possibly console games, because that seems to be the best thing I'm good at right now. Um, I know for a fact that Rose wants me to do um, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. She just likes to watch people playing it, apparently. Yep, that's right. Rose is a voyeur. Um, and then probably from there, I don't know. But I think this is a good start. So thank you for joining me, and you have a good evening.